Hello everyone. Today I want to share about I want to answer the question if this whole thing is an illusion, and in Hinduism it says life is a Maya, and if it's the case, and I'm talking about the same thing in my book called Life is a Dream, and if you have read that book, haven't read that book, you can check it on Amazon. And I'm talking about even that in the particular book. So if that is the case, why we don't need to do anything in this life? Because when I was going through in this path, I heard this from my teacher that the whole thing is an illusion. And in the beginning it was like very disoriented for me because I truly trusted him, I truly believed him. And so when I heard that from him, I felt a little imbalanced. In fact, I just lost the motivation to sort of live. Like for example, I wake up in the morning and I'm like didn't want to get out of the bed because I felt very demotivated, because the same problem I was going through. It was like any seeker who is going through this and who is trying to understand this truth intellectually, they will go through it. And let me tell you something, I'm not talking about either this extreme, which is this whole world is 100% real, and this extreme, which is the whole thing is 100% illusion. And when you see that I'm talking so much about life is a dream, you might feel like that I'm talking about this. No, I'm talking about here. I'm talking about a middle path. Because if you get identified with any extreme, there's suffering. You used to believe that the whole thing is real, and you know how it is, how much pressure there is. And you now hear that this is an illusion and there's a pressure as well. Like I said, I was going through such a crisis situation, I felt very demotivated. What would I do, and why do I even need to do anything? If that is the case, why make any effort? And that is another extreme. So Buddha was sharing about a middle path, and that is exactly what I'm talking about as well. It is a middle path. So what I would suggest to you is don't try to understand this intellectually, because this awakening is beyond your mind and beyond all five senses. And then this you cannot understand intellectually, because this whole thing looks very real, isn't it? I mean, when someone says that 100% illusion, for what they're talking? I mean, it's a valid question. I think everyone's supposed to ask that question. And why I'm even saying that, there's a reason why I'm emphasizing on this whole thing is an illusion, is because people have been living in this extreme for way too long. And that is the exact reason why I'm emphasizing on this. At the same time, what I would suggest is you stay at your own truth. For you, the thing is real. The whole world looks real for you. So you stay in your truth. When someone is talking that 100% is an illusion, this whole thing is an illusion, maybe that is their experience. It's not your experience yet. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? And I want to really address this question, because I think many seekers go through this stage when they are going through it, because what she's talking about, and if it's a dream, why do we need to do anything? And let me tell you that the whole thing is real for you until your ignorance is there. And once you completely understand your ignorance, and once it gets dissolved, you will know what I'm talking about. You will understand this whole thing is an illusion. And So until then, just you don't need to throw this completely out of the, like, to the bin. Just have this as a possibility, but don't try to understand this intellectually, because people can go mad if you try to understand it intellectually. You cannot. You cannot. So yeah, and these honestly, these teachings are very, very advanced. And in the past, it says that they have been sharing this using like bamboo sticks, like bamboo the trees, um, like very secretive ways, because people can really misunderstand these teachings. They can, like, and plus, like, sometimes people might even can think that I'm like I'm like talking about some crazy idea or anything. It is valid. If I go to my like self like 15 years back, the Dilmi that I used to be, if I go and tell this, she wouldn't believe it either. So I understand. So this is the question that I wanted to address here, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day and take care.